How to get help in Excel. Hey there, and welcome back. I want to make sure you know exactly where to go if you ever get stuck while working in Excel. Let's be honest, we all need a little help sometimes. Maybe you're not sure what a particular command does, or perhaps you know the command you want but can't remember which tab on the ribbon it's located on. Or maybe you just want to read up a bit more on a feature to make sure it's the right fit for your task. There are actually several great ways to get help in Excel, and we've already seen a couple of them in action. The quickest help, ScreenTips. The most basic way to get help is by just hovering your mouse over any command button on the Excel ribbon. These little pop-ups, called ScreenTips, are actually your first line of defense for help. If you simply want to know what a command does, the ScreenTip will tell you. For example, if I hover over Merge and Center, I see a short description. It tells me that clicking this button will combine and center the text from the selected cells into one larger cell. It even gives me a great use case, like creating a label that spans multiple columns. Now, if I want more information, a bit more detailed than the ScreenTip provides, notice that I have a little Tell Me More link at the bottom. If I click this, it will immediately jump straight into the official Excel help files, landing me right on the exact page I need. So now I get help on merging and unmerging cells. Check this out. I often have a little tutorial video I can play, and below that I have clear, step-by-step instructional text that walks me through the process. These ScreenTips are fantastic for a quick overview, and if you need more depth, that Tell Me More link is right there. You'll find it on pretty much all the commands, for conditional formatting, for font color, you name it. It's a really handy way to get targeted help. The Help tab and F1 key. You can also access the main help window by pressing the F1 key on your keyboard. If you have the Help tab showing on your ribbon, you'll see that the very first command, Help, is essentially the same as pressing F1. It opens up the main help system. The Help tab gives you a few other useful options as well. Contact support. If you're in the US, you might see this option to reach out for direct support. Feedback. This is where you can give Microsoft your suggestions about features you think could be improved. Show training. This is super useful. If you're looking for video tutorials, you can search right here. Say I want to find a video on how to format a table. I can click the link for Format an Excel Table. While not everything has a video, you will always get detailed, step-by-step written instructions. Community. This section takes you to external websites. If I click the Community command, it opens my web browser and takes me to the official Microsoft Excel community. This is a place where you can become a member, post a specific question, and get help from other Excel users. Excel blog. Choosing this takes you to the Microsoft webpage and the Excel-specific blog. They post frequent updates here, which is a great place to stay current with new Excel features and tips. The search bar, Tell Me. Aside from the Help tab, there's another great tool right at the top of your Excel window, the search bar. If my mouse is currently down in my spreadsheet and I want to quickly jump up to that search area, remember the keyboard shortcut, Alt plus Q. That moves your cursor right to the top, ready for your search. Here I can search for almost anything in Excel. Let's try Format a Table again. The search bar will immediately check if what I typed is an actual command that exists in Excel. In this case, Format as a Table is an actual command, and it's listed right at the top. I can click it, and it jumps me straight to the command I need. It will also give me related commands and even show me Excel files on my computer that contain the words Format a Table. Best of all, if I want help on the topic, I can click Get Help on Format a Table, and it will pop open the help area again. It's a great shortcut for finding both the command and the help documentation. The final method I want to show you is called Contextual Help. Let me give you an example. If I click the small diagonal arrow in the bottom right corner of the font group on the Home tab, it opens the Format Cells dialog box. Notice the little question mark icon in the title bar of the dialog box. If I hover over it, it says Help. When I click on this Help question mark, because I'm currently in the Format Cells dialog box on the Font tab, the help it finds for me will be directly related to the font options. This is a fantastic way to get help specific to the exact window or tab you are currently using. If I do the same thing for the alignment group, which just opens the same Format Cells box on a different tab, clicking the question mark will take me to the help page for alignment options. So there you have it, all the ways you can quickly and easily get help when you're working in Excel.